So I have a new project. I posted my dragonflies on Facebook, and someone challenged me to build a scorpion. Challenge accepted. This is what I got so far. All right, here's what I was thinking. This is like one of the dragonfly bodies that I didn't finish. So it's like I think it's a 1/2-inch bolt and a lug nut and a 1/2-inch nut. So I got that. Stop rolling. And then I got some washers that I'm gonna bend and like make the body bigger for like a scorpion. Then I bought some of this cool chain, and I'm gonna weld the chain solid for the legs and the arms. And then I bought some battery clips for the pinchers on a scorpion. I think it'll be pretty cool. So I have to turn all of that into something. Okay, I'm gonna try to bend some of these so that I can fit them around that. And I don't have a shop or anything yet, so He-Man with the pliers it is. And I don't have a vise. So we just have to be strong instead. And there we go. 'Tis bent. And I was thinking about like putting it on the side of this to make the scorpion body. See what I'm saying? And maybe put another one on this side. And I might do, cover this whole thing like plates, because scorpions kind of have that exoskeleton to give it that exoskeleton look. All right, I'm gonna do a little tack welding, and we'll see what we can make happen. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is push this down and weld it to the bolt. So like that. I'll add the fourth one on there, and then I'll flip it over and do that side. I'll show you guys what it looks like when I get a little further along. All right, this is what it looks like so far. I think it looks pretty cool, starting to look like a scorpion, like a exoskeleton. I think next I'm gonna do the legs, and then maybe the front, like the claws and some sort of eyes or something. And I think I'll do the tail last, because that's gonna take the most welding. And I think I need to get some more of this chain, because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. But it's just right up the road, so it won't be that bad. Okay, I got the chain, and then I need to mark it out and then cut it to the lengths. I think I'm gonna do 4 links for every leg, and then I'm not sure about the tail. I'm just gonna kind of, according to the body, like to scale, like how big it should be. And then I also have to make the arms for like the pinchers. So I'm gonna mark that out, and you're gonna come along for the ride. So I was marking them out, and then I'm going to cut them with these pliers. I could do it with the grinder, but grinding is my least favorite part of welding. It's so messy. I can just, these links are really thin. And I can just put a little crimp in it and then bend it. And then that comes off. And there we go. Oh, there's one. Now I gotta make a bunch more of those. So I'll show you when it's done. Okay, there we go. I got 10 of these because scorpions have 8 legs and 2 arms. They have a lot of appendages. More than an octopus. And then here's my body that I made. And so I'm going to attach one at each of these holes for the legs. And the arms are way up at the front. I was looking at a picture of a scorpion and they're basically on their face. Like, scorpions are a weird creature. Okay, the way I'm going to do the legs is I'm going to clamp the first link into here, and then I can use the rest of this and shape it as I move down the chain so it doesn't move around. Alright. Of course, drop it right on the ground. Okay. Well, that's one leg. I think it looks pretty good. I'll do that 7 more times, and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Alrighty guys, I got all the legs done. That's what they look like. Oh, nope, that one's not hot. This is like their shape. I think they're gonna look cool. I have a little Dremel, or it's not really a Dremel, it's like an off-brand, but a little rotary tool. And I'm gonna clean up the legs and get all most of the weld off, you know, make it a little flatter, make the legs look really nice. I'm gonna take a wire brush and clean them up because they got, you know, weld soot and stuff all over them. And then I'm gonna weld them onto the body, but I'm running out of daylight today, so I have to finish this up tomorrow. But I will see you guys then. Okay, I'm gonna work inside the shed today because it's really cold and windy. But I got all the legs and I got my rotary tool, and I'm gonna go inside here and I'm gonna grind down all the welds to make them look better, and if there's any weld inside the gaps, I'm gonna get that out of there too, just so that it looks cool. All right, let the grinding begin.
I took the road less traveled
Okay guys, I got all of these things ground down. See? And then I took the wire brush and I brushed them off and made them nice and clean. I went ahead and did all of that because it'll be easier to do it now than when it's on the body. So yeah, all of those are ready to go. Next, I'm gonna grind up the body and then clean some of those welds up too, and then I'll get back to you when I start doing that. Okay, so I want to grind this little tip down, but like angle it like this so that I can attach the tail there and it can just curve right back around. I think that'll be really cool to put an angle on this and like integrate that into the tail. So I'm gonna work on that and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right, I'm gonna start on the tail. I took the first piece of the chain and I squeezed it until it was flat because I think that'll weld better. And I'm just gonna weld it right there to the back of this little tip. And then from there, I'm going to, I have a picture that I've been looking at and just look at the shape of it and try to shape this chain like I did with the legs the best that I can, you know, one tack at a time. As you can see, as a feat of engineering, I took 2 clamps and turned it into a vise. I was using my brain and I came up with some stuff. But that's gonna hold it where I want it to be. I'm a genius. But not really though. So yeah, I'm gonna get welding on this. I'll see you in a few. Okay, I think I've decided something. I don't think I'm going to weld the tail. I bent this chain and it holds its shape, but you can also move it around, which I think is really cool. Like, this is like your traditional scorpion shape, but if you wanted to, you know, do something different and like shape it like that, you can, and it'll stay that way. And you can do your traditional scorpion tail. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. That's kind of cool. Then whoever buys it can shape the tail however they want to. All right, I'm using my double clamp vise thing that I made to hold the piece while I put the legs on. I was gonna show you guys some of that. And like I said before, you tack it in place, then you bend it until it feels like it's in a good spot, and you eyeball it, and you weld it up. That looks like it's in an okay spot. All right, that's all the legs. This is what she looks like now. The sweet tail that you can move around. I'm gonna put the claws on, like the arms and claws, and try to find a closer picture of a scorpion's face, because I could just put some eyes on it. I don't know what their mouth looks like, but I'll figure it out. Okay, I got the claws on, and they're battery clips, and they actually work. Ah. The last thing to do is I put some just weld on there for the eyes, and they're just round right now, but I was gonna give them more of a menacing shape, like a, I don't know, like an angry anime character. With the Dremel, I was gonna ground them up, and I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. Okay, I got the eyes all shaped up. He looks angry. All right, all I have to do is clean it up and put some clear on it, and it's done. There it is. The finished product. Well, that's all for this video. Please like, subscribe, and share if you're cool. And I'll see you later, skater. Snap time.